Hello everyone and welcome back to Agrarian Skies 2. So I've done a bit of stuff off camera and I managed to die here. I starved to death. Well, because I was mostly just waiting for stuff to happen off camera. We've gained quite a bit of meat and we also now have over a bucket's worth of pink slime. But I'm also working on something else, and that requires the creation of these photovoltaic cells too, which is a photovoltaic cell, which we know how to make, which is mirrors and lapis, and that just needs to combine with a quarter stack of clay. That's the word I'm looking for. Then all you need is a hardened energy cell frame, a hardened machine frame, and then all we have to do is get ourselves 4 of these for each one. What? Come on. Woo. 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 And then 1, 2, 3, 4. Fantastic. Boom. And now we have those. Solar panels Mark IV. Ta-da! And they are massive. They store 4 million RF on their own. That's almost as much as a resonant energy cell. And they just store that in themselves. How ridiculous is that? Alrighty, well, now that we've accomplished that, let's move on to other things. So now that I showed you my death point, remove. We can pop another heart. Bing. Okay. So that's that. And now we gotta do something with this pink slime. So I'm gonna take it and I'm going to put it, I believe all I have to do is lay it out in the middle of the room, if I remember correctly. Oh, cool. Actually, so in that case, what I want to do is bing. Perfect. Okay, now I'm going to put you here. And theoretically, eventually that should turn into yes. Oh, I need my sword. And there we have it. We have 1 pink slime. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. So this is gonna take a while because we need a lot of this stuff. We need like uses. Let's see here, because we need to make one of these, which we then have to turn into one of these, which we need 4 of. So we need a whole ton of this stuff. Now we might get lucky sometimes and get a bigger slime, so there's that, which is nice, but you never know how long that's going to take, so something to keep in mind. Alrighty, so next move is we have a reactor to work on. So here it is. I've laid down a few basic parts and I've created duplicates of some of the parts that we've already made on camera. So here we have our fuel rod, one of which we are going to make, and it has to go all the way up to the top layer of the reactor, which is going to be right here. And then it has to attach directly to one of these, which will be on the top layer. And that's about all the requirements the fuel rod has. You can put as many of them as you want, so long as they're not touching anything directly adjacent. Diagonal is fine. So what we're going to do is I'm going to do like a checkerboard pattern of fuel rods within this reactor. Now I've got an access port for input of fuel, but I also need one for export of fuel. So you are going to be set to eject waste. Outlet mode. Oh, I see. Interesting. I didn't know you could do that. Dump excess waste. So, the Elorium goes in there, and the byproduct comes out here, which is cyanite, which we will be doing something with. I also have power taps on virtually all sides, except for the side with the controller, which means I'll be able to draw power from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 spots. That should be more than enough power outlets for anything I want to connect to this thing. I can even just plug a tesseract right up next to the tap, and that'll be fine. So, we have a few things to make then. And I believe, while I was waiting for the slime to process, I also worked on other stuff. If I remember correctly. Hopefully, that is the case. No, not here. Here. Okay. I did. Perfect. So, one option I do have for this whole thing, because it needs to be perfectly encased, so including the corners of the machine. So that's why I have this corner right here and these corners here. There's also this corner here, there, and so on and so forth. So we could completely encase it in just normal reactor casing like this. However, I prefer the look of reactor glass. So we'll end up making some of that. But first, I think we need to fill in the inside of the reactor. So we need to make more fuel rods. So we go big reactor. And I'm going to need to make some fuel rods. Easy peasy. Graphite and steel. However, it does look like I used up all that stuff, unfortunately. Did I not have any left? I guess I did not have any left. Sure enough, I did not have any left. Oops, forgot about that. Oh well. Do I have a stack of coal here? No, I already emptied the stack that was in there. Okay, so I'm going to need 15 of you. Perfect. And 8 of you. Perfect. And actually I'm going to need more coal than that. Whoops. Forgot that. Pulverizer and furnace. How much gravel do I have now? Not enough. Alright, so now I'm going to need more coal. 7. Perfect. Okay. Now I can put this 6 away. And that'll bring us to a multiple of 8, which is fantastic. Because we usually get excess in 8s. Alright, now, while we're working on that, I guess I may as well go ahead and make the reactor glass. Am I able to do so? I hope so. Should just be... Ooh, they subbed it out for hardened glass. Interesting. Well, fortunately, I have a ton of this stuff that I accidentally made at some point. Yay. It makes sense that it's hardened glass. Like normal glass, really? Oh. Yeah, it's the same thing. Why does it look a little different in the NAI? Oh, because it's on a different background, that's all. Okay, that makes sense. In my hand it looks pretty normal. So we can start putting some of this down. As long as I still have access to the inside before we close her up. That's fine. This will give us an idea of how much more of this stuff we're going to need. There's also one more thing we're going to have to make that isn't necessarily part of the reactor by default, but it is something we are going to need. So, I guess we could get on that while we're waiting. So, the reactor needs a coolant. And you have a ton of options. Everything from water to life essence to I don't think you can use lava actually, which is fair enough. What else is there? You can use solid coolants, you can use iron blocks, you can use diamond blocks, you can use all that kind of stuff. However, I found that the most useful, it has the most balanced stats of everything, is gelid cryotheum, or liquid cryotheum. So, if we look up cryotheum, it is this stuff. And how you make this stuff is you melt it in a crucible or... Oh, really? You can't just do it in a magma crucible? I should be able to. It's probably a mistake. Yeah, okay, perfect. I don't know why that's not like that, but okay. So, all we need to make gelid cryotheum is we need niter, snowballs, redstone, and blizz powder. To make blizz powder, I need redstone and snowballs. So, let's see here. I should probably make a whole ton of this stuff. Do I have any in reserve? Because I know we made a whole bunch at some point. I don't think I do. Because we made them for those, like, really absurd power cables, right? I do have a blizz rod, but I'll save that for now. In case I need a full blizz rod for anything. We have pyrotheum, which I can use, but it's not exactly the most efficient. No, I don't see any cryotheum. You're done? Okay, so we're gonna need two stacks of redstone. Takes 200 buckets. Yes, we're gonna need 2 stacks of redstone to make a stack of cryotheum. How much gelid cryotheum do I get from one thing? 100 millibuckets? Is that the same for the crucible? No, 250. So, I have to fill up every adjacent block to a fuel rod. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, hold on. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it's 7 by 7. It's 49 blocks minus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Wait, no, 5. And then it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. And then 7, 8. 8. So it's 49 minus 8. 49 minus 8 is 41. So I need 41 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 41 times 5. So yeah, I need definitely to make at least a stack of this stuff. This is going to be a very, very long-term project. Okay, you eat that up for me. Let's see here. Well, fortunately, we'll be doing all of this while we're waiting for more pink slime. So that'll be good. Got one piece so far. Okay. I also need to get snowballs. Let's not forget about that. Glacial precipitator. Snow. Oh, this should be more than enough. Can you silk touch a snow block? No. Oh, that sucks. Whoops. Let's go back down to 48 so I can keep track of exactly how much I have. Do I have a shovel? I don't. Can I use this? No. Huh. How have I never made a shovel before? Can I turn you into snowballs any other way? Pulverizer or something? No, I can melt you. I can sieve you for bliss powder. Interesting. Well, no. Fact of the matter is, I need a shovel. So, do I have... I should have a shovel head piece. Did I lose it somehow? Axe, sword, pick, gem. What's your... It's made out of ardite, so I definitely casted this thing. Huh. I don't know where my shovel head went. Oh well. Let's make a new one. Shovel. Not like I don't have the aluminum brass for it. And do. Okay, now I just need a metal. What's in here? Silver. Okay, maybe not silver. I do have alumite left over. At least I should. No? I have... Oh, I do. I do have Menyelin left over as well. And some cobalt. Let's just go for top of the line, shall we? Well, I mean... Top of the line default TFC anyway. I could probably make the tool rod out of silver just so I can get rid of that bit of silver we have. Actually, that might not be the worst idea in the world. Silver. Tool rod. Bing. Silver tool rod. Just for the giggles. That wasn't all of it. Oh, it was 4 ingots and some nuggets. Well, whoops. Mistakes were made. Let's see, shovel head back in place. Cobalt. Boom. Okay, so let's go back over to this. Nope. This guy. It's the metal looking one. Boom, boom. Cobalt shovel. A shiny cobalt shovel. Why is it shiny? Because it's silver? I guess so. Alright. Let's go. Whoosh. That's giving you experience, right? Yeah. Of course it is. Okay. You're done with that group of redstone. Take this group of redstone. You can keep turning that into blizz powder. And so on and so forth. Okay. Now I don't have the inventory space for another go at snowballs. But we're currently at time for today, so thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed all that fun stuff, as always. And if you did like it, feel free to leave a like, leave a comment. Any and all feedback is very much appreciated. Let me know what you guys think. All that kind of stuff. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye for now.